Welcome to Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. Today, my name is Doug, and we are decorating the kitchen for Christmas. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm so excited to show you how I decorated our kitchen for Christmas this year. It has some of the pretty much the similar things that we had last year. A lot of German products, like nutcrackers and smoking men, which are called Rauchermen, I believe, Rauchermann, um, and also Schwidbogen, which is candle arches. And so, anyway, I'm going to show you a lot of the things in the kitchen, how I decorated, little touches you can add to your kitchen that makes it more festive, and hopefully you'll like it. Now, when you're decorating your kitchen, I want you to actually decorate it the way you want to decorate it. Put things in there that make you happy. I know there's so many trends out there, and every year is always something new. But like I always say, do what makes you and your family happy. And this is the stuff that makes us happy. So let's take a look. First, we're going to take a look at the floor. So I got these mats off of Amazon, and I just love them. It's a dark green, and it's a nice pattern there. Has blue, really dark blue. It's very Christmassy. Some red, and I just love the way the mats look in the kitchen. And that's the first thing you may want to think about if you use mats in your kitchen, which, since I'm a cook, I love, to be comfortable. So this is very comfortable on my feet. And then that's the one by the sink. Next is kitchen towels are so important. I really love this one, the colors. It's very, very pretty. The I love the pine cones and just the dark green and the cream color. Love that. So I just have that hanging on the dishwasher. And then this one that's hanging on the oven has some Christmas trees. Once again, that cream color. The green is a little bit lighter, but I just love how that looks. Now on the cabinets, I did hang some wreaths. I love these because they're hangers. They actually have a hanger on the back. And I just love with the berries on the wreath, and it's very Christmassy. I've used these the last couple of years, and I just love them. I love that you don't have to attach one of those command hooks, that it just hangs on the cabinet door. Very easy, very pretty. I decided not to do anything on top of the cabinets. Sometimes I put garland up there, but I'm getting older and I'm getting a little like, I don't want to go through all that. But I think, with I think what's up there is fine. And then I did hang this wreath here, this little wreath on the window. Use some brown velvet ribbon hanging there, and I just love how that looks. Now on the windowsill, I have what's called a Schwidbogen, which is a candle arch, and this is battery operated candles. But I just thought on the windowsill there with the wreath above it, I thought that just looked so pretty. And that is from Germany. That is made, it's handmade out of wood. And once again, it has the church and siphon. And even these trees are made out of wood. Really, really pretty. My coffee bar over here, I love that. This picture I got last year out of Amazon. I just put in Really an inexpensive frame. It wasn't that expensive. And then I got a two-tier tray here with some items from Hobby Lobby. I'm sticking with the browns here, as you can see, the neutral colors. I got a Christmas pick in there. Oh, come, let us adore him. Love that. And then that is another Rauchaman, which is a smoking man. You take half of him off, and incense will come out of his mouth when you light the incense. But I just use him for decoration, and I love the colors. Once again, it goes with that natural wood tone, so really pretty. I got a little Christmas greenery there. I got a nice lamp. And then we have our basket of coffee pods next to the coffee maker. So that is our little coffee bar area. Love how that looks. Over here on this side, we got another lamp. I love lamps on a counter. I think it just adds a nice warm glow. Even that we have under counter lighting, but I love also adding lamps. And then this is a little tray here with another Rauchaman, a little smoking man. Look how cute he is. It's of Santa with a basket of toys. And like I said, you take half of them off, you light the incense cone, and the smoke comes out of its mouth. And that's why they have pipes in their mouth, because it looks like they're smoking. Really cute. There is a board there. I did a video recently about giving a host or hostess gift and a Christmas tree board. This was one of the examples that you can give a host or hostess, but I just put it there for now. I thought it looked really cute and festive. This, I got at Hobby Lobby. And once again, I love that idea of getting a vase, a ceramic vase, and tying a nice green velvet ribbon around it. And the tree, I think it looks really, really nice there. Oh, look at that. There's my cookbook. German American Christmas Cookbook and More, My Family Traditions. So I have that propped up proudly. I worked really hard on that book. And that is offered on Amazon if you're interested. It's around $29 and it has a lot of great recipes. So just to show you quickly, it is a hardcover book and it has a lot of great pictures in there. Dedication page, here's my mom and dad, and kitchen essentials, what you would need. And then it has the table of contents. And let's see some of the items. We have appetizers, we have entrees, we have desserts, we have Christmas breakfast and brunch ideas, a special Christmas Eve day or dinner. We have special drinks, decorating, entertainment ideas, and I worked really hard on this book. So if you are interested, hopefully you'll check it out on Amazon. Once again, it's called A German American Christmas Cookbook and More, My Family Traditions. That's the cover. But really nice, awesome pictures and a lot of great recipes. These are my stuffed mushrooms. Look at that. Look how yummy that looks. And and I'm really proud of this cookbook. My mom's vegetable soup recipe, Weihnachtsstollen. That's German Stollen, which is like a kind of like a fruit bread. It's very similar. And I show you how to make your own marzipan or marzipan, people call it. Gingerbread cookies, Beth Männchen marzipan cookies. Those are so good. And then, just different ideas for you. And like I said, it even has a decorating section, creating a German Christmas tree. And there's some tips there for you. So look at that picture, how beautiful that looks. So I hope you check out this book. If you're a new subscriber and you don't know, I'm really proud of it. There's some, I put at the end some arts and crafts that you can do with kids. This is Scherenschnitte Angels. I even gave you the pattern for it and how to make these angel ornaments really cute. And let's see what else we have. We have paper stars and Stille Nacht stars. And hopefully you'll check out my cookbook, A German American Christmas Cookbook and more, my family traditions, and I'm very proud of that. All right, that's the counter. So we're going to make a simmer pot really quickly, and we're going to add 2 to 3 cups of water. I'm using a good pinch of cloves. I'm using a good pinch of rosemary, some dried lemon and orange slices, some dried apple slices, a little pinch of coarse salt, and of course we got to add some cinnamon sticks. I'm going to add 3 cinnamon sticks. And let's add a tiny bit of vanilla, little splash of vanilla. And then what you want to do is on a very low flame, you're going to heat that up and you're going to just stir it, and it's going to fill your home with a beautiful, beautiful Christmas aroma, and you're going to love it. So I highly suggest you get a simmer pot. If you don't want to purchase a simmer pot, you could just use a regular pot and put these ingredients in there. But it's going to fill your home with a wonderful, wonderful smell. So I hope you like that idea of the simmer pot. You definitely got to try it. So looking at our counter over here, where the range is, we have, I always love keeping all my cooking utensils in some type of vessel. And I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I just loved them because the stone, it goes so well. And I tied some velvet green ribbon to it. Look how pretty that looks. I have a little greenery back there. So I just love how that looks on the counter where my stove is. I also have another little Rauchmann. This says Ich hab dich lieb. That means I love you. And he's holding a rolling pin. He's a chef, and I thought he was appropriate for my county here since I love to cook. And yeah, so adding little touches like this, like, it just makes it more Christmassy. And I just love how that looks. Now on my island here, I did put this together. This is just a wooden tray, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's like for a candle ring, but I put this beautiful wooden Santa Claus that I got from Germany, and he's holding a candle, and I just love that Santa Claus that he's working there. He's working there. He's walking there, I should say, not working. He's walking there. And I put some German candies in this little candy tray, these little chocolates. This is Villeroy and Boch, a porcelain china. It's a little candy bowl, but look how pretty with the deer there. And then this is another Villeroy and Boch. Villeroy and Boch, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. But this is a little tray, and I added some Lebkuchen, some German Lebkuchen there. These are so yummy, very delicious. And so that's on my counter. So really pretty, fun, festive. Now on my table, I wanted to show you my other German pyramid here. When you light the candles, it makes the propellers turn. And I think that looks so pretty on my table in the breakfast room. So that is the breakfast room table with a little greenery underneath it. Really, really pretty. The back of the chairs, I put more of these little stars. I got a Pure One a few years ago. Really nice, fun, festive. Okay, and now the piece that I always love to decorate for every holiday. This is my little china cabinet in the breakfast room. And on top, let's start with the top. You can see I have a 2-tier tray there, and I put some Christmas picks around there at the bottom, and then I have one smoking man and then one nutcracker. And there are some more nutcrackers, and these nutcrackers are from Germany. They were handmade and siphoned, and I just love them. And then this is another smoking man, the snowman. Look how cute he is. And then a chimney sweep is a sign of good luck. So that's why I have him there, bring us some good luck. And I put some Christmas picks and greenery in that basket back there. So I love how the top looks. And then we have now these are real candles. I didn't want to light those, but it's another German pyramid where this would spin and, with the heat that rises and makes the propellers move. But let's take a look. We have some Christmas picks, some greenery, and I have some nutcrackers. That is a smoking man here. From Kette Wohlfahrt. That is a company, as well as a store in Germany, but they have them around the world, and they sell a lot of German products. And then we have, of course, this is the three wise men. Here's 1, 2, and 3. And we got the three wise men there. I love this brown for very neutral. These are also Rauchemänner, which, like I said, once again, you light the incense cone and the smoke comes out of the mouth. Really cute. And look at him, the little bear. So cute. And then over here, more Rauchemänner here, but there's different kinds. There's Santa on some skis. I love that Santa there holding a Christmas tree. In the back there, we have a Schwidbogen, which is a candle arch with battery-operated candles. And then we have another Santa Claus there with a pretty deer. He's holding a bluebird. And then I love that Santa too. So really cute, all handmade out of wood, all wooden figurines here. And then we got more nutcrackers. There's another Santa, another candle arch. Once again, that's the church in Siphon. And then we have more nutcrackers and another Rauchmann, or smoking man. So I just love, 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 love my china cabinet in the breakfast room. Love decorating it for Christmas. Now this is the mud room by the back door going into the garage and utility room. You can see my boys are sleeping right now, which is amazing. But we got Louis there, we got Winston, and we got Simon. And then I added some greenery in a basket for them. And then there's another little Christmas piece right there in the middle of those two baskets that actually has battery operated lights in there. I just don't have it turned on right now. But I wanted to make it festive for them too. So let's take a look at the kitchen. I think it looks so pretty, and I just love how everything looks for Christmas. I don't think it's too much, but little touches here and there really, really, really work. And my simmer pot there, look at that, it's starting to steam and it smells so good. So you might want to think about doing a simmer pot in your home. This makes it smell so good. So that was our little kitchen, Christmas. Oh, I almost forgot. So I got another basket up here. This goes into our pantry. And so once again, it's just on a hanger there. And I put some greenery in there, some Christmas picks. And it just makes that nice and festive. There's the dining room. So, love how that looks. I think it turned out pretty good. I think it turned out really nice. What do you think? Well, thank you so much for joining us today on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. Hopefully you got a couple of ideas on decorating your kitchen for Christmas. So don't forget, do a simmer pot, add some Christmas picks around or greenery, and also tie ribbons around things like vessels that you have in your kitchen. It's just going to help bring in the Christmas feel to your home. Thank you once again, and remember, if you want that homey vibe, you need to subscribe, and please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy, healthy living. Bye-bye.